One of the things that we hear all the time from families is just how no one understands what they're going through. When you have a child or an adolescent with high support needs that has autism, it can feel very isolating. It can feel like no one understands what you're going through every single day. You're not only a parent, but you're a 24-hour caregiver. You're in charge of their educational plans. You're their educational advocate. You're their everything. And that can be exhausting.
Autism it's different for everyone. So there's not one, formula to, help people out.
Yeah, I mean, it's important, super important to have some sort of support system. And what we've found in even family doesn't get it a lot of times, a lot. And it puts an incredible amount of stress on your small little family unit.
Liam having autism has been a different road, a different experience for us than we assumed that we would have when we had him. But it's been incredible. Now it's been challenging to get the right services, deal with the complexities of where to go, what to do, what types of services, the insurance, the financial commitment, the logistical commitment.
Particularly with autism, it's an invisible disability. And a lot of the types of activities, a lot of the environments that you try early on, they're geared, and some people are more calibrated to disabilities that you see and understand a little bit more. And I think that was some of the challenges that we faced early on was a lack of understanding of autism in general.
The biggest challenge my son has experienced due to the autism is he's nonverbal. So communication is a huge barrier for us. Finding services for Joey have been tough in speech therapy. There's such a desire and need for speech therapy, and that's been one thing that's been a big challenge for us. And that's one of our biggest hurdles that we have to face with Joey is his speech.
The growing demand for autism services, along with many other behavioral health and mental health services, is extraordinary. Services to autism tend to be provided by a bunch of different providers in a bunch of different locations. We started really looking at the service array and looked at how we best can complement and provide a one-stop shop. And we wanted to build an autism comprehensive center, one that really can meet the needs of not just the child, but the whole family.
The ability to go to one center and get holistic care for a person, a child with autism is really almost unheard of, and it would be incredible for families to have that kind of access.
Social, emotional, mental help, all of that in one place would have been the dream for us, and it's nice that that's what's getting built.
The new Autism Center, it's going to help people in so many ways with autism because there's a big population in it, They'll help them be more independent.
I'm just thrilled to be here today at the groundbreaking ceremony for the new center. A lot of us really understand how the need is growing, how the diagnoses are growing every year. In my case, I can tell you that my daughter was on the spectrum and she was just diagnosed at 21 3 weeks ago. The need is there, and we need people to be able to see this so they can get services when they need them when they're younger.
The center is going to have a ton of innovative aspects. What's going to be amazing is we've really designed it for exactly what our kids are getting services for. So not only are we considering things like safety and everything like that, but we're also thinking about their individual needs and preferences. Their play equipment is going to be state of the art. We've really thought of everything that these kids might enjoy to play with, and also ways that we can incorporate kind of skill building into that play. A lot of children with autism can sometimes struggle at the dentist or at the doctor's office or with kind of everyday things like getting their hair cut. And so we'll have a lot of those kind of like mock scenes at this center. So it'll be really great for them to be able to get some practice in those locations so that when it's time for the real thing, it'll be a piece of cake.
For potential donors and supporters, it would be extremely important to support this new comprehensive autism therapy center. It's not just the individual with autism getting these services, it's the whole family. It's me, my wife, my daughter, my other daughter, Liam's grandparents, his friends. We all benefit from those services.
By supporting this center, you are supporting families who face a lot of adversity in their lives. They're families who have hopes and dreams for their children and are not always confident that those things are going to come true for them. By providing a space where families can get all of their needs met under one roof helps lighten the load for them.
There are many services that are beneficial, but providing the services to kids and families to allow the children to grow and be, the best that they can be and live the best quality of life that they can be, what other dollars can be best spent to investing in not only our kids and families' future, but in all of our future.